Brian, this is not a new thing. I mean, this is cybersecurity was an issue pre-COVID. During COVID, the cyber attacks on the state of North Dakota increased over fivefold. And here we are as a state. I'm talking about our cities, our school districts, the state of North Dakota. And those cyber attacks are coming often from state-sponsored cyber terrorism. I'm talking North Korea, Iran, China, Russia. When we get attacked, then it's really right now it's up to the state. We're the first line of defense against foreign national attacks. And whether this attack on the Colonial pipeline was done by a gang, if you will, ransomware, with those kinds of incentives, it's really not just an attack on the pipeline. This is an attack on the American people. It's an attack on the American consumer in terms of insecurity relative to fuel supplies and increased prices. And as a country, we have to understand that we may not think we're at war, but cyber war is war. That's the future of war. And we are under attack, and we need to keep investing in educational levels at the state level, at the federal level, of increasing what we're spending, whether it's at the DOD or at all of the levels on cybersecurity, because this is a battle that we can't afford to lose.
Well, speaking of jobs and jobless benefits, I'm sure, Governor, you're going to take some hits, if you have not already, for deciding that you will end the federal unemployment participation program in North Dakota, and I believe mid to late June as well. Why do that? People will say, well, how can you do it? There's a lot of people who want to work. They can't go to work because maybe the school is closed, or they're afraid of COVID, or they already had it, or it's just not the situation where it's safe enough to go back at perhaps the wage they would earn. What is your response?
Well, we talked about this earlier, Brian, but when we've got vaccines available for all eligible people in our state that's available right now, we've got safe work environments, our schools are open, our businesses are open, and the biggest thing holding us back right now is workforce. We've got as many as 3 to 4 times as many jobs available in our state as we have people that are on these federal unemployment programs. We're going to maintain our state programs. Our state programs have always been very generous, among the highest paid in the country. But when you throw, $300 on top of that, it just doesn't make any sense for us. We can't afford to print money at the federal level to pay people to not work when we've got great jobs with great pay, with great benefits, and safe working environments for them today. So you're saying maybe taking some hits. Literally, we're getting resounding applause from the business community and from those people that are working, because people that are working are often working extra shifts and overtime because they're trying to pick up for all the open work. So getting everybody back on the playing field and working is something that we're committed to doing, and we've received enormous support from the business community with this decision.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.